Hello everybody, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. So just so you know, I'm recording this part after everything else because a lot happened in like the few days since we ended. I had footage that was not only the ending you're about to see, but also I started the next playthrough, which is where we're going to be like a loyalist and we side with Face, but then I decided I wanted to do Tangent's run again and actually stop her from doing the research as someone suggested in the comments. But while I was doing that, my cat unplugged my computer somehow and I thought I lost all the footage. I managed to recover it, but now my save file is all fucked up, hence why my hot boyfriend is the only one in the background. So everything's a little disjointed in this one, or at least it might be. I didn't even apparently record an intro for the beginning of this, which is why I'm doing this now, so if anything seems a little fucky, that's why. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this very chaotic mess. Alright, so it looks like I need the engineering manuals, but I don't have that, and I looked it up because I was really confused. I need to become second engineer, which is something I didn't do because I gave it to Tangent for her route, so I'm gonna go back in time real quick and do that. Alright, there we go. I made it. I'm gonna just watch. Alright, I want to be second engineer. Let's see. I won! Your holopalm shines as Congruence updates your clearance to give you access to all the schematics for the ships and her systems. When the voting is concluded, Seek announces the names of those newly appointed seconds. The crowd cheers for you when Seek reads out your name as second engineer. You don't recognize the Helio-appointed second administrator. Must be one of Lum's people. Vase is appointed to second security officer under Rhett. He gives a little speech essentially congratulating himself and promising to single-handedly win this war. Out of the Helio-born agriculturists is chosen second cultivator. Oh, God. One of the Helio-born agriculturalists is chosen as second cultivator. At least there's someone with actual geophonics experience, not someone with lums installed in the position. The steward of the Heliopause joins Aunt Anne as her much-needed second steward. There's a lot of babies in the colony now, and someone has to take care of them. A Helio soldier you don't recognize is appointed as Utopia's second, much to her dismay. After the politicking is over, the crowd adjourns to the feast tables and, eventually, the dance floor. The sun sets on the long day, the heat breaks, and the party continues well into the night. After the festivities, it's straight back to work as usual. Everyone complains. But I am now second engineer. We'll see what that changes. Alright, round 2. Let's try this again. Let's see if the option that I want pops up. Learning tablet. Oh, here it comes. Ah, ship engineering manuals, that's it. Forget fiction. You're strangely drawn to diagrams and equations in a manual that accidentally found its way into the shelf with the kids' books. You spend hours divining the meaning behind these cryptic pictures. Your dad tries to explain them to the best of his abilities. Every child, we will get absorbent brain. Best friend, congruence. Of course, my bestie best. Here we go. Okay. Recalibrate the shields. You give Professor Hal the slip. Enter the root access code. Root access code accepted, she says. Please enter the ship calibration parameters. You've spent your childhood studying the ship's design and still have that old manual from your second birthday. You give Congruence the command. We are going to let the radiation through completely. That's what I was told to do, and let's do it. You give the ship command to lower to the shields and destroy the ship. Trusting you, Congruence does as she's told. I'm sorry, Congruence. You feel the wormhole begin to stretch and warp your reality as the ship let out a horrible groaning noise. Sirens begin to ring, but it's too late. The nuclear reactors and engineering explode first, claiming you as the first casualty. In the instant before your painful death, you feel reality snap back into place as the wormhole collapses around you. You die, along with everyone else you've ever known. The end! Oh! The wormhole is closed. Forever. That's a very fast ending. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but Jesus. Stratospheric Destroyed. Oops. Why am I saying oops? I fucking did that on purpose. Something is different. You've died before, countless times. But this feels wrong. Where's the ancient you? Where is... Oh. Oh no! Oh no! What did I do? Start new life! They're still there. Okay, I was worried. I probably should be... Oh no, wake up? You're born on Earth, in the Vertumnan compound. What? Good old Earth. You're a sensible, focused child, maybe a little too sensible, your dad jokes as he tries to inspire you with fantastic tales of adventure. Your childhood is peaceful, but as you and your friends grow older, you begin to realize that life outside the compound is brutal and short for most. Nuclear war, climate change, pollution, and mass extinctions have rendered the planet inhospitable long before you were born. Only the rich live in comfort. The rich, and those who live in communal enclaves like yours. Your compound is self-sufficient, which makes it a target for refugees, raiders, and, as you grow older, quasi-governmental militias. Your mother is killed defending the compound when you're only 10 years old. Your father, a botanist, is never quite the same after that. Sometimes he talks about leaving Earth, but where would you even go? There's nothing out there. No known habitable planets, nowhere you could possibly make a home. The Moon and Mars are barren and abandoned. Their atmosphere is even more toxic than Earth's. Past that, there's just space. Oh! Since we closed the wormhole, that meant that the time loop ended, so Vertumna never left because the wormhole was never there, and so there was no way to find the planet, so we were born on Earth. Oh god. Still, tonight you sit on a grassy green bluff and gaze wistfully at the stars. Somewhere in the distance you hear the raid siren begin its mournful call. You pick up your rifle and report to the breach to defend your compound from the outside world. Another ending! Achievement unlocked, life on Earth. This doesn't feel right. It definitely doesn't. I should be in space with my space boyfriends and girlfriends. Life on Earth. Life on Vertumna compound was never going to be easy, but your parents tried their best to protect you. Eventually, the compound is overrun by desperate refugees, not that different from yourself. You die defending the only home you've ever known, on Earth. Oops. That was my bad. I may have fucked everything up. Start new life? Are we actually... Oh my god! Oh! I'm on the cover now! What the heck? Where did you come from? Me? Oh dang, that's cool. Start my new life, I guess. Wake up? Oh no, it's still the same! No, again? Really? Oh, you don't like this ending to your story, do you? It's not epic enough for you? Oh no, hi! I'm sorry! A familiar face holds the strands of fate in their wizened hands. We probably shouldn't have blown up that wormhole, Without the wormhole, our adventure is over before it's begun. No space travel, no wormhole accident, no ancient secrets. It's terribly dull. On the other hand, Vertumna is free from human interference, they sigh. In every timeline. Can we undestroy the wormhole? The elder hums, the discordant sound of many voices forming the same sound. Okay, they say, after a few moments of contemplation. Perhaps we have unfinished business on Vertumna. Hold on tight. This might sting a bit. Ah! Oh, we're back! There's something important you need to remember. We didn't... Oh! It's okay. Things are fine now. Oh. Girl, you don't know what I just went through. Alright, and with that interesting ending out of the way, I'm actually going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to do Tangen's Run again, but this time we're going to try and stop her once she gets pretty far into the plague. I want to see what happens when we change that, but I'm going to have to play through it again because I want to get to a point where we can also get a job ending from this because we'll be going for a good ending. So I'm going to have to do some fiddling with this, so most of this is going to be off screen. If anything new happens, I will let you know. But until then, enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so I'm making it so I can go out and explore, because while we're going to be doing a lot of engineering this time, I'm not going to be maxing it out like last time. We also need to get out and find Sims so we can actually get a good ending to this. I'm tough enough. Well, so you are, Uncle Tonin explains, standing back to admire you with pride. You know, I'd say you might be having a growth spurt, Yabby. They'd better watch out for you on the sports ball field. Listen, he tells you, I can see that you're a tough cookie, and I'd love to have you on my surveyor team in the future. But you'll have to wait a few more years first. Come see me when you're older, okay, kiddo? Dejected, you sadly drag your feet as you walk back to the gates to safety. Psst! What's that? You look around questioningly. Psst! It's Dees! He's hiding behind some bushes? That's so typical. He puts a finger to his lips and motions for you to follow him. Sure, you figure. Why not? He leads you silently along the walls towards the garrison, then crouches down in the bushes between the sports ball field and the security pavilion to fiddle with something. Suddenly, he's gone. What? You check to make sure nobody else noticed, then scuttle over to where you last saw him. Behind some popflower bushes, there's a drainage pipe in the wall big enough to crawl through. A heavy grate keeps animals out, but it's loose. You could slide it aside to get through. You could sneak out. There we go. Oh. Human screams. Oh, not this again. Can I stop it this time? What is one doing so close to the colony? He's pinned. Leave and pretend you didn't see this. No, no, no. Distract it. Oh no, I don't have enough bravery. Oh fuck. Rip. I need more bravery. I'm sorry, Tone, and I killed you again. Ooh, okay. Somebody said that you could get a very interesting image from this if you just eat the pixie beans. So let's see. There it is. Because I didn't stop eating them. Oh, everyone's fighting. Why is everyone... Oh, because Tammy's here. The enemy dances a little too close to Mars's collection of nail polish, bumping into the table and sending them all and herself clattering to the floor. Hey, watch it, Dee snaps. Do your stupid dance somewhere else. You watch it, Tammy snaps back. Oh my god, Tammy's snapping back? Nemi was just trying to figure something out. Don't be so rude, right, Nemi? And Nemi sniffles where she's sprawled out on the floor, clearly trying not to cry. See, Tammy exclaims, you're making her cry, you big meanie. Boo-hoo, Mars teases. What are you going to do, dance about it? Ugh, you're all so childish. Who even cares? Everyone just shut up, Cal yells from across the room. Ugh, you fight all the time. You stay inside where it's nice and dry and don't appreciate how hard everyone else works. It's just whine, whine, whine. You're not better just because you work outside, Tang joins in. You're not special, Cal. If I wanted to, I could work outside. She opens her holopalm and flies her fingers over the screen. There, see? Next month I'll be working in geophonics. How do you like that? Then you can nag me about my soft hands all you want. Utica pokes her head in from the commander corridor. Children, keep it down. We can hear you all the way from the bridge. Everyone goes quiet for a second, and then explodes into arguing again. Utica throws her hands in the air and retreats down the hallway into defeat. Time to go wild! Somehow the rambunctious group tumbles into your quarters. Thankfully your parents are out. Everyone keeps fighting and it's starting to get physical. Mars and an enemy get into a shoving match and Cal and Deesh join in too. Tangent and Tammy yell from the sidelines cheering when Mars knocks an enemy right on her butt. Ouchie! An enemy whines, still sniffling. Okay, fine. I'm sorry for knocking over your stupid nail polish. Mars tosses her hair over her shoulder. Apology accepted. You can pick them up while you're down there. She flounces onto your bed. Ugh, now I'm bored. I can't believe I'm bored of bossing people around. Wait, Dees says, jumping in. We should play Spin the Bottle. Oh! Everyone looks around in surprise that Dees suggested it, but you can tell they're all kind of into the idea. Your tummy flips over in a way that's not uncomfortable. A kissing game? Yes, spin the bottle! Everyone giggles nervously, but more courageous voices prevail, and soon you're grabbing a bottle to spin to sort out partners. Your palms sweat as the bottle spins on your turn, spinning until it falls on... Dees! Everyone hoots and hollers, Dees! But he looks completely unbothered. In fact, he looks excited. He unbuttons his shirt collar and slicks his hair back, giving you an exaggerated eyebrow wiggling come hither look that sends everyone in hysterics. What do? Wait, I thought it was gonna be Tangent. Dang! Alright, well what the fuck, why not? Give everyone a show! You wiggle over to Dees, matching his energy as you grab him and sweep him into a big showy kiss. Everyone laughs and yells as you kiss for 5, 10, no 15 whole seconds before letting him go. Dees collapses back into his position on the floor with a silly smile. Everyone keeps playing, but the bottle never lands on you again. Mars and Tangent both get each other on their turns, making Tang go completely red as both times as Mars plants a chivalrous kiss right on her lips. The next day you all feel terrible. Feels like your arms and legs are made of lead and it takes so much energy to do anything. Oh, there we go. The pixie beans have worn off. Well, at least we had fun. Before death. Oh, here it is. I found him. Oh! Call out to Symbiosis! You raise your voice and call him by name. The man, Symbiosis. You know him from your dreams of the past life. After a few seconds, Sim reappears with a suspicious look on his face. How do you know my name? It's a long story. He jumps up onto a large rock and crouches, eyeing you thoughtfully. Let's make a deal, he says. He speaks with an odd inflection, putting words in the wrong stress on things, but the words themselves come easily enough for him. I'm not supposed to talk to you, he says. It's against the rules, but since you've caught me, I can grant you one wish. I wish to know more about you. In time, Yabby. I hope we... He pauses. Oh, okay, bye, Sim. At least I got him now. Now we can talk to him, and we can get the good ending. Ooh, I'm glad we found him early. Early-ish, at least. That's why I was out here. Not to find food or anything. You think I'm looking for food for the colony? No. Whoa. I can already do this. Just take me to the Overseer. Sim steps out casually from behind the rock, a quizzical look on his aquiline face. You know about my boss, he asks. How is this possible? You tell him everything you can remember from your dreams, how his boss is the Overseer, an organic software that runs on the fungal network and operates as a practically sentient artificial intelligence. You describe the cave in detail and say you want Sim to take you there. He's clearly taken aback, but it's impossible to deny that you do know what you're talking about. He agrees to take you to the Overseer. How old am I right now? I'm 14! Still a little wary, Sim leads you through the forest. Though you know him to be quite quick-witted, he's usually unusually quiet until you arrive at the cave you remember from your dreams. He crouches down to slide into a hidden opening under the roots of the tree. You follow, feeling strangely as if you're crawling into the belly of some animal. Oh, I'm here already! As you seem to already know! I do know. I'm with the Overseer. Bodies are icky! The fluids are the worst part. I can't stand when they leak. A strange presence speaks in your head. Oh yeah, you remember this part. You can feel the Overseer pause, then a sensation in your mind that reminds you of someone clearing their throat. I am the Overseer, the voice continues. I speak for the gardeners. We will now show you what we are. Wait, I already know all of this. You quickly describe what you remember from your dreams. You've been here in a previous life. You heard all about the gardeners, their origin, and their mission to protect the planet. You can feel the Overseer's disappointment. Well then, as you already know, most gardeners would prefer to stamp you humans out like encroaching weeds, the Overseer says without malice. Indeed, we have tried, using ecologically compliant organic methods. We are impressed at your tenacity to withstand these eradication procedures. The yearly attacks, the famine, the pollen, not random occurrences at all, but gardener tactics. But you have already seen, or is it dreamed, of this meeting, and convinced symbiosis to bring you to me. You are worthy of at least communicating with. You present a quandary. You come from the stars, of refugees of a catastrophe of your own design. When you were I can't speak. We can teach you to be stewards of nature. Alright, well I met the Overseer. There you have it, that's my boss. I'm terrified. Just kidding, I'm not really. I've seen this all before. Thank you, Sim, for listening to me. I promise it is not in vain, because in this playthrough, I will not murder all of you with a genetic plague. I mean, what? I didn't do that in a past life. What are you talking about? I've always been a good girl. Oh. You have a sudden vision of Lum unleashing a terrible disease upon the world. Fields and forests where every living creature has died. Complete and utter devastation, only humanity remains. Picking their way through the wreckage, their days numbered. You're on this path now. You're sure of it. For the betterment of humankind, Tang is working on something that's going to destroy the planet. Truly, I couldn't have done it without you, Tang says, a slight smile warming her usually expressionless face. I know I can be a hard person to be around, but I appreciate everything you've done for me, and ultimately, for the colony and all of humanity. Is this the place to stop it? You've got to stop the experiment. I've got to stop what? I know about the engineered plague. Tang smiles, though it doesn't reach her eyes. It was only a matter of time, I suppose, she says quietly. Sometimes it seems like you know everything that goes on in the colony. Thank you again for your help, she continues. You were really instrumental in overcoming several hurdles, whether you knew it or not. What? I know the destruction you'll cause. Using what you can remember from your visions of another life, you explain to Tang how the virus will devastate not just the dangerous animals, but all of Vertumna. Unchecked fungal bloom, the massive die-off of pollinators, global cooling creating chaotic weather patterns, the plants, the soil, everything. Tang listens to you intently. When you're done, she narrows her eyes, not quite ready to believe you. How do you know all this, Yabby? I've been doing my own research. Tang looks doubtful. You have? When? Before you can answer, she waves her hand as if batting away a bothersome insect. Never mind. I'll have to believe you. Besides, I would be lying if I said I wasn't concerned about that very possibility myself. Your research confirms it. If your research confirms it, maybe it will be what we need to convince Governor Lum to stop the project. Tang scrubs her hands against her eyes and turns to you. She looks impossibly tired, and for a moment, as young as she really is. Lum is forcing us to work on the virus, she says. I don't know what to do. Maybe I can find a way? Or should we talk to him now? I'm saving. Let's talk to him now. Tangent goes with you to confront Governor Lum. She looks scared. Lum is alone on the bridge. This is your chance to try and convince him to change course on his genocidal virus. As you stand outside the door to the bridge, you realize you made a crucial mistake. You don't have any evidence. Alright, maybe later. Oh, put a stop to Tangent's secret project. Confront him anyway. What will that do? He's gonna kill us. Fuck it, let's see what happens. Oh no. Lum looks up from his holopalm when you enter. What is it? He snaps. I'm busy. Tangent raises her chin and takes a breath to steady her nerves beside you. You hope she's still willing to go through with this. You tell Governor Lum that you know everything about the bioengineered plague he intends to unleash upon the planet, how he pressed Instance and Tangent into creating it under the threat of death, and how it will kill every living thing on Vertumna. Lum listens intently, his face growing colder as you speak. When you're done, he gives you a stern look. You don't understand what you're talking about, Yabby, he says. I'm the governor here. I make the decisions, not you. No, let's not throw Tang into this. That's the only option. Lum's eyes dart to Tang, who freezes up. Yes, she says, her voice shaking. I don't think what you're making Instance do is right. I have all the lab recordings of your meetings with her. She steels herself and stands up straight. Maybe we can't stop you, but if the whole colony knew that you're planning on killing this planet... I'm not killing the planet, Lum laughs. Oh my god, I hate you! Just the dangerous animals. We'll be better off without them. We'll be able to expand across the planet without fear. People will be able to grow food, have families, build cities again. Tang shakes her head. No, that's not true, she says, pulling up something on her holopalm. Look, in every one of our simulations, we haven't been able to remove the dangerous fauna without causing a complete ecological collapse. Lum starts to protest, but Tang talks over him. It can't be done, sir, she says quietly. Either you kill Instance for not creating the virus, or you kill everyone within a few years. Lum is uncharacteristically somber. If what you say is true, you've given me a lot to think about, he says slowly. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. You and Tangent look at each other, then back at Lum. That's it? Lum gives you an exasperated look. That means you can go, he orders. Leave before I change my mind and throw you in the brig. We have a brig? Oh! We got an achievement, no rain today! You have averted what could have only been the complete destruction of Vertumna ecosystem and saved Instance's life. You could breathe a little easier today. We did it! We stopped the plague! What's that achievement about? Collectible... Oh, no, wait, it's the menu. Chivos. Where is it? No rain today. Stop Tangent's engineered plague. Oh, we did it. And now we just gotta stage a coup. So I'll be back after that happens. Ooh. I dreamed you were the governor. Mars listens to you recount your dream, then grabs you by the shoulders. OMG. Yabby, I didn't think anyone else felt the same about Lum. What if we did something about it? You don't know how to say that you are certain you already have, at least once, so you hold your tongue. Looking around to make sure no one is listening, she pulls you a little closer. I have to let you in on a secret. I'm already working on it. You remember the secret Fun Times Club? I know you stopped coming after the Helios arrived, but I've been thinking, if the club can convince enough council members that Lum is bad news, we can actually remove him from power. I agree! It's time for an emergency meeting to the SFC. She grabs her hands and grins. Hurry up, I'm not going to let you miss this. We're doing it! I'm still not going to be governor. I'm saving governor, me becoming governor for our final run, the golden run. So I'm going to agree it should be Mars. No! Galaxy! Don't... Ah! Alright, and now I actually have the money to bribe him. Okay, I got it. I don't know what the end of this video will look like. It got a little fucky after I talked to Mars. My cat somehow managed to turn off my extension cord. Like, it has a little, like, switch on it, and he managed to turn it off. And so I'm still trying to fix the recording. Who knows if this will even see the light of day. But we finally got to Seek, and I actually do have the money to bribe them this time. So let's see. Will 100 kudos suffice? Absolutely, Seek purrs. You transfer 100 kudos through your holopalm to theirs. If only they knew how much I actually had. No. I finally got this to talk to him about the bomb in Glow. It's kind of not the best time. But who even cares anymore? We got it! Ah, thank you, Dees. Oh, thank goodness, Dees. Yes! Not only did I stop the bomb, but I got them to talk to each other again! This is going smoothly. Do we get enough votes? Join on the stage! Governor Mars is the future! The buzz of the crowd is deafening like a swarm of bugs all chirping together. We'll let the council decide. Alright, let's see. Tensely await their decision. They must be unanimous. Someone get that man off the stage! We did it! We stopped the plague, we made Dees and Tang reunite, and we got rid of Lum. Oh, and Mars is the governor again! Heck yeah! Alright, here we go. Oh, the faceless. Come on, Noctilescent, there you are. Let's do this deal. Sim, I love you. Alright, we need a better deal. We must be allowed to reproduce. Alright, this is gonna be tough. We can do it. We just need to play our cards right. Literally. Not bad, not bad. Nice. Sorry. Force a habit. Ooh, that'll actually go good right there. Ooh, that's really good. Oh, baby boy. There we go. Hell yeah. That's one down. You're well spoken for a pest. Aw, it's so nice to know you respect me. 8, 9, 6. Ooh, 102. Did it give me more for that because I have a freaking giant thing of reasoning and stuff? Here, let's put this at the front. 9. Oh, wait, here, let's see. 6, 8, 4. Oh, yes. Nice try, Noctilescent. 14. 4. Oh, we're done. Nice. Last one. Alright. If you learned anything from living here, my animals is low. But it's lower than the freaking thing we were doing earlier, so I should still be able to. Let's see. 0, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4. Oh no! I could push through if I need to. But I should be able to use the last of this stuff up here. It's not like we're gonna use it for anything else. 8, 3, 5, 5, 4. Let's see. Gonna just change these to socials. Oh, we're so close. Boom. Boom. There we go. And that's why you should be a hoarder. Alright, and the new terms. We got them! A true peace. We agree to your terms. We won! The 20th birthday. You turned 20 amidst a time of tremendous joy and unity in the colony. You aren't a teenager anymore, so you guess that makes you an adult. The end. We got a good ending, and we stopped Tang! You've reached your 20th birthday. What's this gonna look like? What's my job? Oh my goodness, we look so fashionable! Roboticist! I was working with robots a lot there towards the end. I wonder if I could get a different job if I just like spam it at the end. I'll have to test that in just a second. You've always loved machines and dedicated your life to them. The gardeners are more tolerant of human technology than you expected. They shake their heads and wonder why you keep fixing your old bots when the planet can provide everything you need. But they let you do it. As long as it doesn't involve leaving your territory, they're content to let you experiment. You tinker with robot programming. You give all the vacubots, garden bots, and other robots self-determinism, even more than Congruence has. It causes all kinds of problems when they decide to change careers or take a day off. But you can't just let humanity create another class of unpeople to do their dirty work. You cause a bit of an uproar when a robot faction breaks off and tries to form their own colony, but it's soon resolved when they return to request tune-ups from their favorite human, you! Tangent becomes chief engineer when Instance retires to focus on her research. She isn't a very communicative boss, but she keeps the engineering wing shipshape. You live the life of a tinkerer, never too far from your beloved bots. But what about... Tang! Chief Engineer Tangent has a nice ring to it. It always seemed like Tangent's life was laid out for her. Work hard, discover amazing things, and eventually replace Instance as chief engineer. However, only after a year on the council, Tangent surprises everyone by stepping down. Without the burden of leadership, Tangent is able to devote herself to pushing the limitations of medical science, particularly when it comes to mental health. She makes huge strides in developing genetic engineering, pioneering unobtrusive changes to the brain that increased its resistance to depression and anxiety. The relationship between Tang and Dees flourishes again as researching their own biology helps them understand what their mother was going through when she ended her life, and they're able to support each other through grieving both her and the relationship they were denied. She champions the creation of new, permanent mental health professional in the colony. Aided by her treatment, mental health improves for everyone. Maybe her brush with genocide made her realize she needed to think more about the repercussions of her actions. You know she's happier now, focusing on something that couldn't possibly be used for evil. You and Tangent continue to date for a while, but ultimately your partnership fizzles out. A dramatic breakup isn't Tangent's style, but she does dump you pretty unceremoniously, claiming that she simply doesn't have the attention span to spare romantic entanglements. Her love life remains fairly private, though she's not as frigid as she always claimed. You hear from the colony gossips that she carries on with a string of casual relationships, mostly with other scientists, mostly women. She donates genetic material to a number of children, but doesn't choose to raise any of her own. She's quite picky about their genetic enhancements, obsessing over any markers of anxiety or depression that run in her family. But ultimately, her children grow up healthy, and in loving families far removed from Tang's own childhood. It's a bittersweet reminder for her. Tangent lives and dies in the shadow of knowing... Tangent lives and dies in the shadow of what she almost caused to happen on Vertumna. Knowing that she almost killed every living thing on the planet weighs heavily on her for the rest of her days. Unfortunately, even with genetic alteration, the human body was not made to withstand long periods without sleep, and Tangent's willful negligence in taking care of herself certainly doesn't help. She develops a heart condition in her early 60s that outpaces the healing capacity of the medbeds, and it eventually takes her life. Sim! We've seen this before. Oh yeah, he moved. Oh, I moved into a gardener-like abode where Sim can form a connection to the array. Oh yeah, we move in together, someone mentioned it. You and Sim enjoyed the bachelor life for a few years, becoming better friends through your many domestic miscommunications. He's a good roommate, though a little dense when it comes to picking up when you would like some private time, please, Sim. Though a few brave souls try, Sim never bonds with anyone in the colony in the romantic sense, but instead cultivates many new friendships. I love you, Sim. What about... Oh, Mars, we've seen this one before. What about... Oh... One day they'll get to see the colony. In my later years, you live in harmony with nature. Vertumna is your home now, and you've made it a good one. You died a ripe old age, surrounded by loved ones. Alright, let's see. Is that a person? It's me! Oh, you did well. It's not easy to make someone put aside their ego and surrender to greater power. Humans have tried before, and it hasn't always been pretty. Their hand rests on your shoulder. I hope you can manage to do it again, because you're not done yet. That's true, I could have done better. I can tell from the weight of your soul. We really can save them. We can. Hang on, I'm gonna go back. I want to see if I could get a few more jobs in this route before we move on to something else. I think I could get some more jobs in engineering. Oh, yay! I got the teacher! Oh, congruence! Professor! The colony has been in dire need of a teacher ever since Professor Hal died. You're perfect for the job. You teach a wide range of subjects, but because it's a small colony and you have to. But it's okay, you like to learn. When the kids come to class, you tell them to question everything. You put rebellious ideas in their minds, suggesting they always do their own research and not just accept what they're taught. Sure, you incubate a few conspiracy theorists, but didn't rejecting the popular narrative work out for the Vertumna group? It's better to have diversity of opinion. Tangent becomes the chief engineer when Instance retires to focus on her research. She isn't a very communicative boss, but she keeps the engineering wing in shipshape. She has no interest in teaching children, leaving you to your own devices. Curriculum and grading falls entirely on you, which is probably for the best. You watch your many, many, many children grow up and take on their own roles in the colony, always remembering you as their beloved teacher. Aw, yay! Alright, what else can we get?
Oh, why would you even
Tell me if you're...
Nice! I got another one. Doctor! You devote yourself to the study of body and mind, becoming the colony's first real doctor. Instance is overjoyed that she gets to hang up her stethoscope for good and she can focus on research. Genetic enhancements for all! You're going to make each generation better than the last, for as long as your gene tech machines keep running. The colony goes through a few phases of popular fetal enhancements, and you also continue Instance's work in vivo engineering. With Tang and Utopia's help, you pioneer the next generation of gender-confirming therapies. You're also able to turn off chronic diseases and use nanotechnology to boost the human immune system beyond humanity's wildest dreams. The gardeners provide natural medicines to replace your medbeds as they gradually begin to break down for good. Their medicines are strange and unexpected, but utterly gardener in origin, like cultivating symbiotic relationships with other organisms, such as single-celled creatures that can scrub the body of toxins 1,000 times more effectively than a regular human kidney. Nice. Alright, I think the three that I got, the Doctor, Roboticist, and... oh, I wrote Doctor twice. I'm tired. Well, let's look at the gallery. Oh yeah, you wanna know why I'm fucking tired? Look at this shit. Oh, and Professor, that's what it was. My cat turned off my computer. He stepped on the extension cord and turned off the little button. And so my saves are fucked up. I'm missing a bunch of my endings. I don't know why that happened. Oh, I don't know how to fix this. Oh man, I love my cats, but Jesus Christ. But yeah, so we got some endings. We did all of this. We blew up Earth, well, we blew up the wormhole. We saved Tangent. We got some cool endings. And hopefully I will actually be able to upload this, we'll see. But either way, I think next time we will be doing an anemone and vase run, as in I will be trying to play it so that I can go either way towards the end. We'll see. Or at least we're probably gonna do a Lum and vase run where we simp for them next time. And then after that we'll go anemone, and then we'll romance people, and I think with every romance we'll try and get the jobs in their respective departments. I'm gonna see about trying to fix this bullshit, and hopefully I'll have it figured out by next time. So until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourself, watch out for kittens on extension cords, and have a good day.